Thank you, everyone, for your patience. We are all ready to continue our fighting block with the game show. I guess that kind of counts as fighting. It's competing, yeah. Competition, fighting, synonyms. It works. Anyway, Quacksilver is so ready to take over this and is going to do an amazing time with the new Dork time. So Quacksilver, come on down.
Hi, friends. Thank you so much, Rare, for that introduction. My name is Quacksilver, and welcome to the New Dork Times, the only video game trivia game show that is actually just a ton of other games in a trench coat. I am so excited for what is about to unfold on your screens. We have cobbled together 3 amazing contestants and 4 to 4.5 incredible games that will test their video game knowledge, loosely inspired by several other game shows and, of course, by the New York Times daily games that we all know and love. Without further ado, I'd love to introduce our contestants in no particular order, starting with Professor Birch. Say hi to the people.
Hi. Professor Birch. I'm the personality hire here, I guess.
Amazing. I am also joined by the inimitable Selkuth Mind.
Hello. I have heard you all like bees. I like bees as well.
And last but by no means least, we are competing amongst the Valiant Son.
Hello, everybody. I'm very tired and ready to play games.
Amazing. So the way this is going to work is we have divided into 5 different New York Times inspired games. We have the spelling bee. That spell is in quotes. You'll just have to trust that I pronounced it. We have the mini cross nerds. We have band strands. We have connections but nerdy. And we have the final dork off. In turn, we are going to go through each of these games, each testing a different facet of your video game trivia knowledge. I will explain each game before we begin. We will do some points distribution over the course of the game. At the end, in the final dork-off, the players will wager their points, and only one will be crowned the ultimate new dork for our times. We have already, before the beginning of this, chosen our first game, and it is going to be the Band Strands game. So the way Band Strands works is I am going to play a loop of 5 different snippets of songs from video games that share a common theme. Before the loops start, I will give you a sort of vague theme. If you're familiar with Strands, you may know. That vague theme is, bit serious. You will hear each song in order for 15 seconds, and then I will loop back to the first song. Players will buzz in when they know the spangram, which is one word that connects all 5 of the songs. You get more points the faster you come in. You can get 5 points if you come in before the end of the first pass through the songs, and it will decay. I will loop through all of the songs 4 times. So, without further ado, once again, your theme for the Band Strands is, bit serious. And we will begin the Band Strands right now. All right, contestants, that was your loop 1. I'm going
Whoa.
back to the beginning of the set. Here comes loop 2, continuing right where we left off.
I know this.
We have a buzz. The Valiant Son, what is the spangram?
You said it like one word.
Yep.
My guess is just going to be rave.
It is not rave. I'm going to reset the buzzers. We will go into... So, Jess, that is your guess for this. We're going to go into loop 3 once again.
I guess. Hell yeah.
Oh! Cell.
What is mystery?
It is not mystery either. All right, so Professor Birch, I'm going to give you one more go through of all the songs.
Okay. I like.
Once again, the vague theme is bit serious. Here's the final loop. All right, Birch, I am coming back to you.
Okay. I know the last one is like Crabgrave from Another Crab's Treasure. I think
I need an answer.
is it Death? Like you died?
It is not Death Like You Died, but you're very, very close. It's okay, friends. We got the hard one out of the way. What you heard there today was Childhood Grave from Pathologic 2, Watery Graves from Plants vs. Zombies, Gravemind from Halo 3, Grave Throbbin from Crypt of the Necrodancer, and of course, Crabgrave from Another Crab's Treasure. The strands being, of course, grave with a G.
Darn it.
The fact I said
I was,
rave.
I was right there.
Yep. Sometimes it's just. I'm surprised no one jumped at Plants vs Zombies. I know there are some viewers of ours that are positively popping off right now.
I don't play that game.
That's fair. It's a little older, but no less lovely. That just means we got the devilish one out of the way. And Sel, the board is back to you. Would you like to go to the spelling bee next or the mini cross nerds?
Well, I think we need to go to the spelling bee, after all.
Fantastic. Let's go to the spelling bee. While we do, hey Rara, are there any messages or anything you got going on from the host desk?
Hey, I just want to remind everyone about Multithon Rivals. Multithon Rivals is here to take the idea of togetherness and mix it in the spirit of joyful competition. In addition to the co-op experience, you can expect to see racing, bingo, competitive relays, tournaments, and more, like game shows. We are better together, even as a friendly rivalry.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Welcome, friends, to the spelling bee. The way this game works is I have scrambled up 8 different spells from video games, which I will display their scrambled selves on the screen in sequence to you all. After 10 seconds on the screen, I will also display the correct number of words in the final answer. After 20 seconds on the screen, I will display the game that spell is from. And after 30 seconds, I will require an answer from one of you as to what this scrambled spell is. These will start easy, and the last one is just for me. But, players, are you ready? Fingers on digital buzzers. Here is your first spell. Jess!
Flash.
That is correct. We have Flash from League of Legends. That is 1 point to you, Jess. Ready? Here, resetting the buzzers. Here is your next spell. Birch!
Thundaga.
That is correct. It is Thundaga. 1 point to you, Birch. Buzzer's coming down. Here is your third spell. I am going to call time on that one. That is, of course, Oakflesh from Skyrim.
Of course.
Of course.
Of course.
Not a lot of
Yeah,
Skyrim,
yeah.
not a lot of Skyrim gamers here. I'm certainly not. Here is your next spell, players.
It was always more of a Fallout girly.
That's fair. That's so real. Here we go. Cell.
Fort Maze?
It is not Orbe, so I'm gonna reset the time. The Souls-like enjoyer in me is weeping. That is, of course, Comet Azure. It's the overpowered nuke spell. You gotta have at least one absurdly OP spell in this. Moving right along, here we go. It's better when they look like words. You thought Hollow Knight wasn't gonna show up again. Jess.
I'm gonna go with bye sharks.
It is not, in fact, by sharks. You got about 10 seconds
I
left.
had to try.
It's, I appreciate the hustle. Honestly, brilliant. This was not actually in my run earlier, I don't think. Yeah, no. I did that on purpose.
You mean IGN doesn't ask for whatever this is?
IGN does not, in fact, ask for the Abyss Shriek.
I knew Abyss was one of the words. God damn it.
Sometimes you just gotta play spelling bee, Sometimes it's just about playing the spelling bee. But we are not out of the silly words yet. I am looking at. Oh no, wait, this isn't the clue I was thinking of. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I know we tend to skew a little indie, but hear me out.
Hear me out.
So,
I don't think this is right, but dang road RP.
Dang Road. And what do you think Dang Road RP does as a spell?
I don't know. It sounds like something a bard would cast, though.
That's, real. Not the point, but quite real. Gonna keep going, about 8 seconds left. Alright, we will call that. It is Dragon Drop. Forspoken? Here's the thing. Forspoken, and this is a call out post, has just the most boring spell names. They're all like purple magic blast, red magic missile. It's like, we can do better. We as a society can in fact do better.
Can we go back to the days of Thundaga?
Exactly. Alright, next spell.
Hmm.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here. It's not recommends you. That's not the name of a spell. Let me just
Quite the scramble, though.
let me just preempt this. Noida? I'm so out of touch with this game. Has been all of the rage recently. And I saw this in the spell list, and it had to be. The thing about Summon Deercoy is that it's exactly what it sounds like it should be. And I was doing the testing for this with the inimitable Multithon organizer Happy by 3, and they were like, what on earth does Summon Deercoy do? And it's exactly what you think it does. And I think that's beautiful. This last
If
one,
you could
yeah,
if you could see how hard I facepalmed after that came up.
it's so good, right? This last one is mostly just for Twitch chat. Because have fun. If anyone in Twitch chat gets this, you are an absolute hero. All three of you have to promise to still be friends with me when I reveal the game for this.
I mean, the first one was League of Legends, and I got it, so I think we're still friends.
Okay, but
As a League player.
League of Legends is one thing, but where are my Yu-Gi-Oh? Oh, Birch.
Oh god, why'd I buzz in on this? I just saw Yukio and I was like, yes. God damn it.
I need an answer.
Heart of the Cards.
It is not Heart of the Cards. 60% chance when Yu-Gi-Oh comes up, it is Heart of the Cards, though. That's fair. We'll give it the last 5 seconds here.
I'm gonna be so mad.
Obviously, gamers, it is the iconic Javelin Beetle Pact, the ritual spell necessary to summon the Javelin Beetle. We were all thinking it up.
I was thinking the other pack.
Yeah, I can't believe y'all didn't get that. Like, I've just been sitting here like, oh, it's Javelin Beetle Pack.
I saw the word B, and that's all I could see was just the word B.
So true.
I
But
saw the word celibate.
that's the real spelling bee thing. I think I'm like one of the only people I know that still plays spelling bee because it's, you know, there's like the free tier doesn't let you actually finish out the game. But I just love hunting for the, what do they call it, the pangram. It's great. We have but one of our base games left. I think this will be a nice palate cleanser. We're going to do some adversarial crosswording in just a moment. But first, Rara, what's good in the land of Multithon?
There's so much good happening in the land of Multithon. We're raising money for dogs. What could get gooder than that? Quick update about our Death's Door bid war for the starting weapon. Hammer is still holding a huge lead at $90 with
Let's
Umbrella
go.
in second place at $25. Quacksilver, are you a Hammer supporter?
I am an extreme Hammer supporter, and I'm so glad that that is the case.
Personally, I am an Umbrella supporter. I am all about making speedruns more difficult for runners. But just the whimsy of an Umbrella would make me smile.
All right.
So don't go
ahead. Go right ahead.
I was going to say, so don't forget when you donate to choose that bid war and make your choice to decide how tomorrow's game of Death's Door is going to go.
Amazing. With that, friends, welcome to the Mini Cross Nerds. The way this works is I have here a 10, 9, I can count, clue crossword with the theme, of course, in keeping with our lovely marathon, raising money for Blue Path. The theme of this crossword is video game rivals. We are going to give it to Cell. I believe you still have the board. So in a moment, Cell, I'm going to ask you to pick a clue off of this crossword just by number. I will read the clue, then you got about 10 seconds to give a guess. If you can get the answer, we'll give you 2 points. And if you can't, I'll give you a letter, and then we'll pass to the next player down the line. If you get a crossword clue without any hint letters, it is worth 2 points. Otherwise, it is worth 1 point. Intersections do not count, so it's just hint letters that get given. I am hoping this explanation has given you enough time to survey the board. Cell, is there a clue that is catching your eye?
Number 9, please.
Number 9 across. The clue is, He's been thinking about why so many in the radical left participate in speedrunning.
And now I'm not confident in my answer, but I'm going to stick with it. Jordan.
It is not Jordan, no, I am sorry, but I will give you an S. And with that, Jess, is there a clue that is catching your eye?
Yes, I'll take 9.
9 it is. He's been thinking about why so many in the radical left participate in speedrunning.
Shadow?
It is Shadow the Hedgehog, one of the more iconic rivals of all time. So that is 1 point to you, Jess. Great. Birch, is there a clue on the board that strikes your fancy?
Quack, I think you and I both know what clue I'm going to go for.
I have a
And
guess.
that is 3 across.
I figured it might be. 3 across is
That is
creator.
Dan Fornes.
Yeah, beat me to reading the clue. The clue was the creator of the most on-theme platform fighter, and that is, of course, Dan Fornes, the creator of Rivals of Ether. That is 2 points to you, Professor Birch, for sniping that in 1, and the board is back to you, Cell. What clue are you looking at?
I was looking at 4, but I think I misread that. Sure, let's go with 4.
4 across. Don't you dare call her your long-lost sister, despite having the same moveset down to the gun stilettos.
See, I was going to say Jinx, but that's not enough letters.
That is true. Do you have a guess?
I don't have a guess outside of Jinx. So.
All right, it is not Jinx. However, in a true heartbreak, I am going to give you a J. And speaking of J, Jess, back to you. Is there something you'd like to pick up off the board?
I feel like I know what 8 is, but I know the fandom for 8, but I don't know the letters.
We'll give it a go, and we can generate some letters along the way. That's the thing. No one goes pointsless in adversarial crossword. 8 across reads trainer with a loud fan club and a hangry companion.
Oh, I can't remember her name. This isn't right, but I'm gonna go with Nimona.
It is not
Don't
Nimona,
know.
although I like where your head is at. I'm gonna give you an M. The board is back to you, Birch.
I'm not confident in my guess for 4, so I'm just gonna go and try to snipe 8. Marnie.
8 across is in fact Marnie. Yes, that is. Trainer with a loud fan club and a hangry companion is Marnie of Team Yell. So that is 1 more point to you, Birch. Making out like a bandit in this crossword. Cell, we are back to you.
Hey, I've got enough letters, I think, to solve 2.
All right, 2 down. The winner of the Evil Zone tournament at SGDQ 2024.
I had to watch this live. It was great, and I believe the winner was Caveman?
That is correct. It was Caveman. Shoutouts to Evil Zone. What a experience. And that was no hint letters. That is 2 points to you, Cell. And with that, we are back to you, Jess.
Oh man, we've ran out of things I know.
So, well, pick something you want to start throwing letters down on.
Let's add some more letters to 4 across.
All right, 4 across. Don't you dare call her your long-lost sister, despite having the same moveset down to the gun stilettos.
Gonna go with Jenny with an IE at the end.
It is not Jenny with an IE. I'll give you an A there. Birch?
I am now more confident in my guess for 4 across.
All right, 4 across. We're right here.
Is it Jean?
Yeah, I'll give that as a valid pronunciation. It is Jean or Jean. So that is 1 point to you, Birch. And Sel, we are back to you. We got some more intersections open up on the board.
Oh boy. Let's go with 1.
1 down. With Mario, the fever dream of a video game where Luigi can play dodgeball with a Moogle.
I think that is too many letters. I was going to say Superstars, but also Superstars doesn't have an M in it. But sure, we're gonna get some letters. Let's say Superstars.
It is not Superstars. I will give you an S though. Jess.
Let's go with 5 down.
5 down. That is promoted from well-named aspect to well-named rival in the sequel.
Let's go with I'm just throwing things for letters. We'll go like Natasha.
It is not Natasha, no. I kind of like where the head is at, though. No, it's great. I'll give you an E. Birch?
I know this is wrong. I already know my guess for this is gonna be wrong, but I know the general ballpark of 6. I'm just gonna
Of 6
6
down?
down.
6 down.
Yeah.
Mr. Steelio Loftwing at the Knight Academy.
Let's just get a letter in there. I'm gonna say Anduin.
It is not Anduin. I do want to read that fanfiction, though. I'll give you a G. Cell.
Let's go back to 1.
Yes, 1. With Mario, the fever dream of a video game where Luigi can play dodgeball with a Moogle.
Oh, once again, that's too many. Sportsman?
It is not Sportsman, although I really like where your head is at. I will give you a P, though. Jess.
Let's get another letter on Mr. Steal Your Loftwing.
Mr.
6
Steelio
down.
Loftwing, 6 down.
Let's go with George, but with 2 O's.
Ah, yes, George. Not quite. I also want to read that fanfiction, but for a different reason. I will give you an R, though, and we'll loop back around to Birch.
1 down.
Yeah. With Mario, the
Mario Party.
Mario Party. No, all right. So I think all of our heads are in the same similar place. So I'm actually gonna give you 2 letters here, and make this a little bit interesting. Sel, what do you got?
I'm gonna try 1 again.
Yeah.
I think Sports Mix.
It is Mario Sports Mix. Mario Sports Mix, of course, the sequel to the iconic Mario Hoops 3-on-3, the DS 3v3 basketball game that also featured Final Fantasy characters for some inexplicable reason. That is 1.
Of course.
Of course it did. That is 1 point to you, Sel. Just 3 clues remaining. Jess, what's your pleasure?
Let's do 5 down.
All right, 5 down. Promoted from well-named aspect to well-named rival in the sequel.
We're gonna go with New Eyes.
I like that. It is not New Eyes, but I will give you an M.
Oh,
There it is.
darn.
There it is. Birch, back to you.
I gotta steal this clue.
5 down. Yep. Well-named aspect to well-named rival in the sequel.
Nemesis.
It is the aspect of Nemesis in Hades, and Nemesis, the extremely attractive NPC in the sequel. No bias, though. That is 1 point to you,
Understandable.
Birch. Sel, we got just 2 left. 7 across, 6 down. What you feeling?
7. Let's get some letters there.
Let's get some letters there. The Punch-Out speedrunner. There was a famous quest to beat.
Master Raw. We're gonna make.
I do like Master Ra. That's perhaps a more impressive tag than we're looking for here. I will give you an A though. Jess, you have travailed at 6 down. Are you sticking with it, or are you swapping over to our final open clue?
Oh man, I feel like I'm gonna get another letter on 6 down, and then Birch is just gonna take it again. But like, I feel like
6 down?
I don't know what
Mhm.
I'm lost on both of these. So let's go. Yeah, let's do 6 down again.
All right.
We're gonna go with. To steal your lawful. I don't know. Groan. Again with 2 O's.
I had Gruon. No. You are right about the 2 O's though.
No!
Birch.
Six down. Groony.
It is not Groony. All right, Sel, tap this one over the finish line.
Roost?
It is not Groose, no. Jess, I'm gonna give you this free point, I assume. It is we not Skyward Sword fans here?
No.
I guess not.
Alas,
I was going completely different game when I heard Loftwing.
I see it. So I will also give a letter here. Jess gets the freebie on Groose, so Birch, we are back to you. We got one left. If everyone passes through this by the law of how numbers work, I think Birch does get this point.
Maddie, bro?
It is not Maddie, bro. I will give you the T though. Sel?
Oh, there's 2 T's. That doesn't align with what I was thinking. Matt's Dry?
It is not Matt Ryan. Actually, there aren't 2 T's. There are 3.
What?
What the frick?
That's too many T's.
It's too many T's.
I'm gonna go. Matt Tire.
It is not Matt Tire. I lied. I guess Sel gets this free point. Birch, give me a final consonant if you dare.
N.
It is not N. All right, Sel, you clean up. GG. That is Matt Turk. Are we not? It's Summoning Salt. I think it is one of the more famous Summoning Salt videos. Quest to beat Matt Turk had like every Punch-Out world record for like a million years.
That one's just been on my to-watch list for like forever.
I am piping the Summoning Salt music into the proceedings right now, aggressively and remorselessly.
I'm a bad speedrunner. I have never watched a Summoning Salt video.
That's honestly fair. Speedrunning is so everywhere to begin with. All right, I am going to set up for our connecting walls in just a second here. Rara, how goes Multithon?
Oh, Multithon is going amazing. We have raised $500 out of our goal of $5,000. Remember, if we raise $5,000 over the course of this event, we get to name a puppy who will go through the Blue Path training program. A $5,000 donation helps cover the costs during the early months of a Blue Path puppy's life, including vet expenses, supplies, travel, and training gear. Multithon has named 2 puppies through our events so far. Thunder, who is now an explosive detection dog and thriving in his career. And in January 2025, Lightning will be born and start their Blue Path journey as well.
And I said it, I had the opportunity to say it before on the Hollow Knight run a little earlier today, but the fact that the puppies are named Thunder and Lightning is simply perfect.
Chef's kiss, honestly.
Chef's kiss. Friends, welcome to...
Go ahead.
Welcome to Connections. We are going to be laying connections a little bit differently and a little bit more points forward. So the way this works is you're going to see the connecting walls. We are going to be starting with Jess, who is currently sitting at 3 points. We will then go to Cell, and then last Birch. Cell with 4, and Birch currently in the lead with 6. So we're going to go in that order. The way this works is you will have 3 minutes. Just call out names, and I will be your entry for finding 4 connected groups of 4. Unlike in the New York Times game, however, you will get additional points after the fact if you can name the connections between the things. So don't panic if you don't solve the wall. The wall will be solved at the end for you, and you will also have an opportunity to quickly go through and try and nail down those connections. For those in the audience familiar, we are playing by Only Connect rules, because I love that show. Jess, are you ready for your wall?
Sure.
Let's do it. Here we go. 3 minutes.
Oh man. I just have to find a connection. That's the goal, right? That's what we do here.
That
on
is
this game.
connections, yes.
Almost have one, I think, but I don't know what the 4th thing is.
You can just throw things out. There is no live system in this until you get down to the final 8, so feel free to guess wildly.
Oh, let's go. Because let's go. Clown cannon, gone, axe. These all look like weapons. Shock. That's not right. Ah. Morph. Mutant. Superman. Fire Team Raven. I don't know.
I love in the strategy,
I'm
though.
struggling.
Keep them coming.
I don't know some of these. I've never seen some of these words before. Police truck. Clown cannon. Fire Team Raven. Darkest Lariat. Nope. We're struggling out here, gamers.
You
We're
got this,
having a
Fred.
great time. Thank you. My real thing is that it's like ODST, Spartan Assault, definitely connected in my head. Those both seem reasonable. Wars and
About that time?
gun.
You were
No.
you were so close. We're gonna resolve the wall, give you a chance to go through these 4 and find the connections. Let's start with the one that you had 3 of the 4 on: Fireteam Raven, Wars, ODST, and Spartan Assault. What is the connection between those?
Those are like Halo teams or like Halo
Yeah,
something.
we'll give you that. That's non-main Halo games. That is 1 point to you.
Hell yeah.
How about these other ones? What about Shock, Mutant, Morph, and Gun?
I don't know why, but I'm like Bioshock.
That is
Bio.
100% correct. They are all
Hell
games
yeah.
when you put
I'm
bio
so
in
good.
front of them. What about
I'm so good at this game.
what about says 1 more point for you there? What about Darkest Lariat, Axe, Clown Cannon, and Paralyzer?
Oh man. Those look like ability names or something.
I need a little more
Um,
specificity than that.
What? No.
All right, we will pass that one. That is, of course,
Yeah.
neutral special moves from Smash Bros. And last but
They
certainly,
are. They definitely are.
they sure are. Last but certainly not least, Psycho Vision, Vilified, Police Truck, and Superman.
Fortnite. I don't know.
Is not Fortnite. It's actually far more retro than that. These are all songs on the original Tony Hawk's Pro Skater soundtrack. If
Oh,
you got
hell yeah.
that, you have my eternal respect, Twitch chat. All right, that is 2 points total from the wall there. Congratulations, Jess, bringing you to, I believe, 5 total. Yeah. All right. With that,
Hell yeah.
Cell, you are in the driver's seat. Are you
Let's go.
ready for your wall?
Absolutely. Let's go.
Let's go for it.
Grudge, Hex, Mark, Poison. Jackie, Vivian, Bridget, Mark. Jackie, Vivian, Bridget, Mimi. Jackie, Vivian, Charles, Mimi.
I see you rotating a group in your mind.
Spite, Mark, Hex, Confused. Kuleg, Eerie, Spell, Wraith Form, Mark. I tried that one already. How about Vivian, Jackie, Muffet, Mimi? That's a wild thought I had. Okay. Spite, Poison, Hex, Pressure, Spite, Poison, Hex, Quillag. Bridget, Hex, Quillag, Poison. Quillag, Wraith Form. Confused, Spite. Vivian, Muffet, Bridget, Mimi. Charles, Mark, Muffet, Mimi. Hmm.
Got 10 seconds.
I think we're gonna see what the categories are, and we'll see if we can get the themes from there.
All right, you took some very heroic swings. That was well done. We're gonna resolve the wall for you. So let's start with Qualag, Charles, Muffet, and Mimi.
Why did I want to say they're all spiders?
They are all spiders. That is Dark Souls, Choo Choo Charles, Undertale, and Super Paper Mario. That is 1 point.
That was me having the moment in the middle, just going, "What?" And I went, "It's Choo Choo Charles."
It sure is Choo Choo Charles. All right, how about Hex, Wraithform, Mark, and Confused?
I feel like those are status effects, but what from?
You are correct that they are status effects, and that I need a little more specificity. Care to take a guess at a game or franchise?
Final Fantasy?
Not Final Fantasy, I'm afraid. These are all debuffs or status conditions in Slay the Spire.
That's my Wraithform.
Yeah.
As a Slay the Spire borderline speedrunner, I feel very angry with myself.
Roguelikes continue to roguelike. All right, Bridget, Vivian, Poison, and Jackie.
Oh, goodness.
Need an answer.
I want to say they're villainesses, but I've got nothing better than that.
They are not villainesses. They are something far superior. These are all trans femme characters.
There you go.
Vivian
and Bridget and Poison, my beloved. Last but certainly not least, we have Pressure, Grudge, Eerie Spell, and Spite.
Oh, those all sound like status effects again. Or spells.
There's something more specific that connects these ones.
Oh boy.
I think I have to call it there. These are
Yeah,
all
I don't know.
Effects that deplete power points in Pokemon. You got the statusy wall, but that is still 1 total point for the spiders, bringing you up to tied with Jess at 5. All right,
let's go.
Birch, it is your opportunity to soar into the lead if left unchecked. Loading up our final wall. Are you ready?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Let's do it. 3 minutes on the clock. Here we go.
Kirby, Mario, Rayman, Diddy Kong.
Where's Rayman? There's Rayman.
Kirby, Rayman, Mario, Crash Bandicoot. What? Okay. Oh god.
I have a feeling we'll be revisiting this moment.
Silent Hill, Dragon Age, Assassin's Creed. Commando? Silent Hill, Dragon Age, Assassin's Creed. Mario. Silent Hill, Dragon's Age, Assassin's Creed, Cruel Fate. Code, Diddy Kong, Hornet, Gemini. The hell?
I can feel the gamesmanship kicking in. You're a little under half time left.
Oh god, half the time's already gone. Silent Hill, Dragon Age, Assassin's Creed. Gemini.
About quarter time.
Samurai Knight, Hornet, Kirby. What were you cooking? Honestly, I I'm just gonna let go to
Any last guesses for the road?
no.
All right.
I'm red herring myself to into a corner.
I feel like we're gonna pull a pin out from earlier, so we will resolve the law. I want to start with the third one because I feel like you knew what the group was and you just didn't guess the permutation. Crash Bandicoot, Mario, Diddy Kong, and Kirby.
Platformer characters.
Try again. All right, I don't think I can take
Mascot characters.
I don't think I can take that. These are leads of kart racers.
God,
Like technically, yes, they are all mascot characters, but that's fine. Let's go to the fourth one, which you also had a fair number of shakes at: Rayman, Assassin's Creed, Silent Hill, and Dragon Age.
all game franchises.
That is technically correct. Can you be more specific?
Ubisoft game franchises. Ubisoft.
Yeah, the pronunciation is. Are those all Ubisoft? I'm tempted to give that to you if I can't. We will fact check that, but what I'm looking for is these are all franchises with an origin. Here's
Dragon Age is EA.
Thank you. All right, great. So that point will stay.
I'm just wow. I was so confident going into this.
I'm not this. So we'll do Toad, Gemini, Hornet, and Commando. This, I will say, I went into knowing it was evil.
Spin-off game leads.
No. They're all Robot Masters. Toad Man, Gemini Man, Hornet Man, Commando Man. Silk Song is bait, gamers. Silk Song isn't real. Silk Song can't hurt us. And last but certainly not least, Deprived, Samurai, Knight, and Cruel Fate.
Elden Ring classes.
I will give that to you. They are all from soft character classes. Cruel Fate is from Bloodborne, but yeah, you can. That is a point we will give to you. So our scores going into the final wagering contest are Birch in the lead with 7, and Jess and Cell tied with 5 apiece. We're not gonna dilly-dally. Rare, are there any final messages you'd like to send us off with while I get our final dork off set up here real quick?
I would just like to remind everybody about Multithon. Multithon is a speedrunning marathon focused on co-ops, races, relays, or anything that shows the power of teamwork. Our core belief is that we are better and faster together.
Amazing. All right, friends, here is how this is going to work. We have one final question that will allow you to wager your points together. Well, antagonistically. You know how this goes. The way this is going to work is you are all going to type in our production channel in the Multithon Discord, which you, dear viewer, can join, what your wager is. I will reveal the category, give you a chance to type your wager in, then I will ask the final question, give you about 30 seconds to think it over, and then we will end our game. So, without further ado, the final dork-off category is, of course, the history of Multithon. Players, please put your wagers in the live production channel How many points are you going to wager up to your current point total?
Hmm.
All right.
All right, the
I'm on.
wagers are in. We are going to go to the question. Here is the question. Obviously, Archipelago is a backbone of the Multithon experience. Being able to combine multiple different games into one wacky randomizer has been featured in no less than 6 different showcases in Multithon history. But we're nowhere near done. Can you name 3 games that are officially supported by Archipelago that have never appeared on a Multithon schedule in any capacity? Archie or no? And just a hint, there are 46 potential correct answers. I am going to give you about 30 seconds. So, once again, in the production channel, spoiler text your answers so the other players cannot see it. But just so that there is no funny business, we'll give you about 30 seconds. I will play some more Crabgrave as our Jeopardy theme because I love Crabgrave. I see some entries in the chat as well, playing along. All right, I see everyone has submitted our answer, so we will end the Crabgrave and we will go to our final question. So, starting with Jess, you wagered 5 points, all or nothing. And what did you say were the 3 Archipelago games that have never been in Multithon?
I would be real honest. I don't even know if these are actually Archipelago games. I said Pokemon, just generic Pokemon. Um, Slay the Spire and Diddy Kong.
Unfortunately, all of the Pokemon games that are officially Archipelago supported have been put in a Multithon before, so I cannot give that to you. So you will round up with a clean slate and 0 points. But
Perfect.
it's the stories we told along the way. Cell, you also wagered 5 points. What games did you put?
Celeste 64, because that is different from Celeste. Hylix 2, and a short hike.
That is, in fact, a valid answer. Hylix 2, Celeste 64, and a short hike are all on this list and have never appeared in Multithon. That is going to bump you up to 10 total points. And Birch, you wagered 1 point, so it looks like we've got a lock. But for the glory, what were your 3 games?
I only got one of Yu-Gi-Oh! World Championship 2006, Blasphemous, Pokemon Emerald.
While all 3 of those are Archipelago supported games, Pokemon Emerald has been featured in an Archie randomizer at Multithon before, which means you will rest at 5 points, and our winner tonight with a total of 10 points is the one, the only Selkuth Mind.
Woo! For the
Woo,
bead. Let's
yay.
go.
For the bees. We started out with bee memes, we will end with bee memes.
I should have got more points on the wall. Get in the comments.
Get in the comments. Friends, thank you so
Get
much.
in the comments.
Thank you so much for hanging out with me for this dropout adjacent thing. I hope this has been lovely. I don't want to take any more time because we are over. But friends, there's some Melee next, and it's going to absolutely kick butt. So there's plenty more Multithon where that came from. Thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out and playing along.